Welcome back, Truth Seeker. September 29th, 2018. The top news story this evening, the breaking news: Elon Musk out as the Tesla chairman but will remain as CEO. He also has to pay the SEC, the Securities and Exchange Commission, $20 million as a fine for his tweet from August 7th, where he said he was going to take Tesla private and then reneged on that later. If you missed my video on the August 7th tweet, go back and check that out. I showed how it was news by the numbers, just like how every single day in the media it's news by the numbers, including the latest here. If you just stumbled on this video and you haven't seen my work before, I used to have a very popular YouTube channel. I was deleted June of 2017. I've made about 20 channels since. They've all been deleted. We're trying to keep one up. We're keeping it real kosher around here, if you will. But I used to have literally 100 videos on Elon Musk and why each news story was presented the day it was. And it's too bad those videos aren't still here, because they would add to this exposure right here. But let's just discuss why this news story is coming today, why Elon Musk is seemingly being punished on this specific date, September 29th. Notice Elon Musk is 47 years old. He's 47, very special number. And from his 47th birthday to today is 93 days later. 93. And not only that, but today, September 29th, leaves 93 days left in the year. As I've taught about for years, and as I've written a book about, Letters and Numbers, the numbers 93 and 47 are often paired together in rituals such as this. This is a ritual right here. Elon Musk stepping down. The ritual with 93 and 47 is how they are both symbolic of time. The word time in Gematria sums to 47, and that number is not arbitrary. The tropics of this earth, the Tropic of Cancer, the Tropic of Capricorn, they're at 23.5 degrees north and 23.5 degrees south. They're 47 degrees apart. And they're what measure the solstices for this earth. They measure time. Time, again in Gematria, 47. And Gematria is as simple as the alphabetic order. T's the 20th letter, I's the 9th, M's the 13th, E's the 5th. You add it up, 47. Think about how the solstices are related to the sun. They tell us the sun is 93 million miles away. 93 million. And to the occult, there are two planets. The sun used to be considered a planet. So in old world terminology, there's two planets that are related to time. The sun, and the other is Saturn, the most distant planet to the eye. The sixth planet from the sun, the furthest planet that the ancients knew about. They couldn't see any planets past Saturn. And in Gematria, using the alphabetic order, Saturn is the only planet that sums to 93. The sun's 93 million miles away. It's used to measure time. Saturn, also an instrument of time. And Saturn's also connected to judgment. And think about Elon Musk. He's being judged today. He's being made to step down. He's being fined for, again, his tweet on August 7th, falsely reporting that he was taking Tesla private, only to back out on it days after. So understand, this punishment, it doesn't come today arbitrarily. Each year, when you know this code, you see how propaganda is contrived around this number 93 every year. And this isn't the only story today. Another big story today is this right here. A 33-year-old vet went to the VA for help. Hours later, he took his own life. You might have heard this story. This was big this morning. His name was Justin Miller. And he was from Minneapolis, Minnesota, where he supposedly died. Minneapolis, Minnesota has the Gematria of 93. This is when you use the alphabetic order and the rules of numerology. You'll notice M is 4. M's the 13th letter. The numerology of 13 is 1 plus 3 is 4. I's the 9th. N's the 14th letter. The numerology of 14 is 1 plus 4 is 5. Just use the alphabetic order and numerology. Minneapolis, Minnesota, 93. Minneapolis on the 93rd meridian. And the name Justin, his name's Justin Miller. Justin with the alphabetic order 93. The name Miller with the reverse alphabetic order 93. There's 4 base ciphers: the alphabetic order, the reverse alphabetic order, and then those 2 orders incorporating the rules of numerology. He was a 33-year-old Marine. Notice Miller and Marine, both 33. Minneapolis, Minnesota. A lot of M's, isn't it? M, the 13th letter, the first letter in Masonry. And this code of letters and numbers is Masonic. This entire nation is controlled by Masons. The government, the media, the banks. You learn this code, you learn a lot. Notice military, 44 and 55. Notice Minneapolis on the 44th parallel north. This man supposedly took his life February 24th, a date with 55 numerology. And I put out a longer video on this, but I'm just making the point. You learn this code, you see through why what's in the news is in the news the day it was. And to understand just how ritualistic they are, if you saw Elon Musk go on Joe Rogan's show and smoke weed, which became a real viral news story, even that was done by the code. Go back and watch the video I did on it. It's undeniable. When you know this code, you see how everything that is being put through the media done by the code. And I mean everything. This is how the media operates. This is how your government operates. This whole Brett Kavanaugh thing, if you missed my work on that, it's all by the numbers. It's undeniable. So this latest accuser, news by the numbers, again, everything that comes through the media is contrived this way every single day. And if you want to know more about this, the best way to learn is to pick up my book, Letters and Numbers. 773 pages. Took me 5 years to write. Priced at $5, not because it's a cheap book or a cheap read or poorly written or anything like that. It's priced at $5 so everyone can afford it. Because my goal is to get this knowledge into everyone's hands so we can put an end to all the shenanigans. It's not such a big deal that they contrive, stories by the numbers, but what is a big deal is that these people use this code to do things much worse, like take down towers in Manhattan, like stage school shootings, like start wars, etc. And that's what you learn about in this book. If you have any doubts about this book, come read the reviews. A lot of people in the reviews are telling me I need to raise the price. But a lot of people very happy with this book. You'll definitely be very happy with this book if you pick it up. Elon Musk, since he has less to do, should definitely pick up this book. Everyone who speaks English needs to read this book. And if you don't speak English, you should learn to speak English so you can read this book. It's linked in the description of every video. It's on my blog. Just search Free to Find Truth to find my blog. Just click any of the links in the description of every video. If you just look down below, should be right there. Buy Letters and Numbers book. All right, Truth Seeker. Until next time.